The more we crave magnetism, the more elusive it becomes. It's a paradox. We often find ourselves chasing after the allure of being magnetic, hoping to draw others towards us with an irresistible force. Yet the harder we try, the more it seems to slip through our fingers like sand in an hourglass. We yearn to draw people in, yet our very effort pushes them away. It's as if the universe has a way of balancing our desires with an equal and opposite reaction. The more we strive to be noticed, the more invisible we become. This is because the essence of true magnetism lies not in the act of seeking attention, but in the state of being at peace with oneself. Why? Because true magnetism isn't about force, it's about freedom. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing who you are and being comfortable in your own skin. When we are free from the need to impress, we naturally become more attractive to others. This freedom allows us to connect on a deeper level, beyond superficial appearances. When we're consumed by the need to be magnetic, we become inauthentic. We start to mold ourselves into what we think others want to see, losing touch with our true essence. This inauthenticity is not only exhausting, but also transparent. People can sense when someone is not being genuine, and it creates a barrier to real connection. We try to be what we think others want, instead of embracing our true selves. This constant performance is draining and ultimately unsustainable. The irony is that the more we try to fit into a mold, the less we stand out. True magnetism comes from authenticity, from the courage to be ourselves, flaws and all. It's about embracing our unique qualities and letting them shine. This desperation is palpable and it repels. When we are desperate for approval, it shows in our actions and our demeanor. It creates a sense of unease and discomfort in those around us. On the other hand, when we are content with who we are, we exude a natural charm that draws people in effortlessly. The paradox of pursuit teaches us that the key to magnetism is not in the chase, but in the release. True magnetism blossoms when we release the need to control. Letting go is liberating. It reduces resistance. We stop pushing so hard and suddenly there's space for something beautiful to unfold naturally. When we surrender to the present moment, without clinging to outcomes, we radiate a different energy. We become lighter, brighter, more at ease. And that's magnetic. Attachment, fueled by fear, is the root of resistance. We cling to the things we fear losing: approval, love, validation. This fear creates a wall around us, blocking the very things we desire. When we're attached to outcomes, we're not open to receiving. We're so focused on our own agenda that we miss the magic unfolding around us. We become closed off, and our energy stagnates. Imagine chasing butterflies. The harder you chase, the faster they fly away. The same principle applies to energy. When we chase after something, we create resistance. We push it away. This is especially true in relationships. Desperation is a repellent. When we're overly eager, we come across as needy and insecure. This pushes people away rather than drawing them in. Section 5. Detachment, the path to true magnetism. Detachment doesn't mean not caring. It means caring without clinging. It's about releasing the need to control outcomes and trusting that what's meant for us will find us. When we detach from outcomes, we become free to enjoy the journey. We're no longer consumed by worry or fear of rejection. This inner peace is incredibly attractive. It draws people in. Section 6. Embracing the unknown. Uncertainty can be scary. We crave control. We want to know what's going to happen next. But the truth is, life is full of surprises. And that's what makes it exciting. When we embrace the unknown, we open ourselves up to infinite possibilities. We become more adaptable, more resilient, more alive, and that's incredibly magnetic. Section 7. Trusting the process. Life is a journey, not a destination. Trust the process. Every step we take, every decision we make, is part of a larger tapestry that we may not fully understand in the moment. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, to feel overwhelmed by the challenges and obstacles that come our way. But it's important to remember that each experience, whether good or bad, is a valuable lesson that shapes who we are and who we are becoming. Trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Even when the path seems unclear or the future uncertain, have faith that you are on the right track. The universe has a way of guiding us. of placing us in situations that challenge us to grow and evolve. Embrace the uncertainty, for it is in these moments that we find our true strength and resilience. Trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, even when it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes, the most beautiful chapters of our lives are the ones that are written in the midst of chaos and confusion. It's in these times that we learn to let go of our expectations and surrender to the flow of life. Trust that there is a greater plan at work, one that is beyond our comprehension, but always in our best interest. When we trust the process, we surrender to something greater than ourselves. We acknowledge that we are part of a larger whole, a grand design that is constantly unfolding. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our inner strength and wisdom. It is an act of courage, a declaration of our faith in the journey and in ourselves. We let go of the need to control and allow life to unfold naturally. In doing so, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities that we may have never imagined. We learn to trust in the timing of our lives, to believe that everything happens for a reason and that we are exactly where we need to be at this moment. This surrender is both liberating and empowering. It frees us from the burden of trying to control every aspect of our lives and allows us to live more fully and authentically. When we trust the process, we find peace in the present moment and confidence in the future. We become more resilient, more adaptable, and more open to the beauty and wonder of life. Trusting the process is not just a mindset, but a way of being that transforms our entire experience of life. Section 8. Conclusion. The Magnetism of Authenticity. True magnetism isn't about tricks or techniques. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. It's about embracing your flaws and imperfections. It's about shining your light brightly, without apology. When you're authentic, you give others permission to be themselves. You create a space of acceptance and belonging, and that's the most magnetic force of all. Section 9. About Brené Brown. Brené Brown is a research professor at the University of Houston, where she holds the Huffington Foundation Endowed Chair at the Graduate College of Social Work. Her work at the university is not just limited to teaching. She is deeply involved in research that has a profound impact on the field of social work and beyond. Her role as an educator and researcher allows her to influence both the academic community and the broader public through her groundbreaking studies and insights. She has spent the past 3 decades studying courage, vulnerability, shame, and belonging. These are not just abstract concepts for her. They are deeply personal and universal experiences that she explores with a unique blend of academic rigor and heartfelt empathy. Her research delves into how these elements shape our lives, our relationships, and our sense of self. By understanding these core aspects of the human experience, Brown aims to help people lead more authentic and fulfilling lives. She is the author of 9 #1 New York Times bestsellers, including Atlas of the Heart, The Gifts of Imperfection, Daring Greatly, The Power of Vulnerability, Rising Strong, Braving the Wilderness, Dare to Lead, You Are Your Best Thing, and her latest, Atlas of the Heart for Kids. Each of these books offers a deep dive into different aspects of human emotion and connection, providing readers with tools and insights to navigate their own lives more effectively. Her writing is known for being both accessible and profound, making complex psychological concepts understandable and actionable for a wide audience. Braving the Wilderness, Dare to Lead, and You Are Your Best Thing are particularly notable for their focus on leadership and personal growth. In these works, Brown challenges readers to embrace vulnerability as a strength rather than a weakness, and to lead with empathy and courage. Her insights have been adopted by leaders in various fields, from business to education to healthcare, who find her approach to be both inspiring and practical. You Are Your Best Thing, co-authored with Tarana Burke, is a powerful exploration of vulnerability and resilience in the context of Black experiences. This book has been particularly impactful in discussions about race, identity, and healing, offering a space for Black voices to be heard and validated. Brown's collaboration with Burke highlights her commitment to inclusivity and social justice, extending her work beyond individual self-help to broader societal issues. And her latest, Atlas of the Heart for Kids, is an adaptation of her work for a younger audience. This book aims to help children understand and articulate their emotions, fostering emotional intelligence from an early age. By providing tools for kids to navigate their feelings, Brown hopes to build a foundation for healthier, more empathetic future generations. The book is filled with engaging illustrations and activities that make learning about emotions fun and accessible for children. Brown is the host of the weekly podcasts Unlocking Us with Brené Brown and Dare to Lead with Brené Brown. These podcasts extend her reach even further, allowing her to engage with a global audience on a regular basis. In Unlocking Us, she explores the human experience with guests from various walks of life, discussing topics that range from mental health to creativity to social justice. Dare to Lead focuses on leadership and organizational culture, offering insights and strategies for leading with courage and empathy in today's complex world. And Dare to Lead with Brené Brown. Through these platforms, she continues to inspire and educate, making her research and insights accessible to millions of listeners worldwide. Her ability to connect with people through various mediums, books, podcasts, and public speaking, demonstrates her versatility and commitment to making a positive impact on the world. Whether through her academic work, her writing, or her podcasts, Brené Brown remains a powerful voice for understanding and embracing the complexities of the human experience.